Well, hello, my dears, it's Carol and welcome back to another nails video. So today I'm going to recreate a set of nails inspired by that mystery object here. Ding! There you go. Woo. There you go, magic happened. And technically for you it's supposed to be blurry at that moment, but this is really depends from my editing skills, which I think we can make magic happen, like voila, like that, and make that blurry for that moment here. So you'll just know what it is, the mystery object that is inspiration for this set, just at the end of the video. So don't go at the end of the video now, just watch all the video. So yeah, let's just hope that my editing skills are amazing, how I hope they are, and go watch my video. And I probably already made an intro before that, but I don't have it yet. So after the intro, that's what's going on. I'm going to create a set very improvising that you already know, obviously, from the title and the thumbnails, but I just have it in my mind. I'm going to attach the like gel X like nails, and I'm also going to show that little part like kind of fast forward in a certain way. So usually I using like gel X tips that I don't really love for attach them, you know, to creating my sets, because the one that I really like, I keep them to attach them, like, you know, for long lasting on my nails. So this was a set of tips that I don't really love, so I ended up just to use it, you know, when I'm creating sets that are just like not going to stay on my nails. And we have a problem in here because these are the numbers that usually are matching my fingernails, but I finished one of the main numbers, which is the number 3, which I'm using for 2 nails. Actually these 2, so I think I have like a little bit of problem because the 4 is too small. It's way too smaller. So yeah, that's what I suspect. So yeah, I'm not going really to use this, and yeah, so I'm not really going to use this because I cannot. This will use them just for test. So I will go with this one, I guess, because this is the only one that I have like at the moment. Like, I really like this. I used them once, I feel like. So I'm going to find my sizes, which I can really see here what's going on. So I feel like the first things I'm going to do, I'm just going to file them a little bit because they're like a little out of control, my nails. Yeah, so I'm going to file them and just make them more comfortable for me. I'm going to shake it a little bit. I guess you can tell I wasn't pushing my cuticles from a while. Actually, I did them not long ago when I was doing my last video, and I also cut them for aesthetic purposes. But you know, when I'm not doing nails like on a regular base, who has time for that? Who have time for that? You can tell, you can tell, you can tell. It's okay. Okay, so now what I do is I'm going to attach these Gel X like nails, but I don't want to have them permanent. I just want to have them for the sake. I just want to have them for the sake of this video and creating this set, you know, in a more natural way. So I'm just doing like probably the worst application ever. But that's the way I'm doing it usually. So I'm using like a peel of base. It's like Born Pretty base gel. Yeah, I don't know really. And I want to be able to remove in the easiest way possible these tips without ripping off my nails. So I didn't clean my nails extra with cleaner or anything. I just wash my hand after what I was doing before, and because I want to keep the oils. And I'm just going to attach a little bit of this base in the center, let's say. Then I'm like, you know, I'm like pretty much acting like I will behave with a Gel X application, but this is not the way that you should do. And to make it easier, I'm using this lamp here. And I moved a little bit to show you what I'm doing, basically. Oops, I don't know if you can see. Anyways, I'm just turning on my light and I'm going in the corner of the table. And I keep in my nail, I don't even know if you see it now. I just keep it with the finger for a few seconds and then I leave it. And then I'm not sure if you can see what I'm doing now because I don't even see what you can see. And I'm drying it just for 30 seconds maximum, no more than that. That's it. So basically, she's not like 100% dry, and I'm doing that because I'm not lucky enough to have this amazing base, peel of base that you have available in United States. It is pretty expensive. The famous base, I don't remember the brand. Maybe if I find it, I will like, you know, put it on the screen. It's very difficult to get that base to Europe, to where I am. It's very expensive. It's like really like kind of, I don't want to spend all this money for one product just to, you know, import it in here. So I'm just using what I have. Actually, one brand here in Poland, it just came out with like a new peel of base, so I hope I will have like a better result, because if I dry this completely, it's like incredibly hard to remove. So yeah, basically that's what I'm doing. So again, keep in mind that I'm not sharing that because this is like the proper way to do. This is definitely not take this is not the Gel X application, okay? This is like how I apply at the moment with the product I have, these Gel X like nails for just nail art purpose, and I'm going to remove them right away after the set is done. So Absolutely don't take this as this is the proper way to attach gel X, because this is not. This is just the way I'm doing with the product I have. This is like I work out. This is like the best way that is work for me with the peel-off base that I got in here in Europe, to be able to remove it easily from my nails after I done the set. So just keep in mind that, please. So again, these are very if you can hear me weird, it's because I already like going to apply a mask on my face, because I'm going to use acrylic powder today. So the first things I'm going to do on this let's say gel X nails, let's imagine that it will like, and again, these are really unwell attached in purpose. Okay, so the first things we're going to do on them, first we can just I'm going to apply a base. As first, I'm going to apply this one. This is like the last base I got, as fresh new. But she's a really like a regular thin base, so I'm gonna like it actually to apply it on all these nails for layer purpose. I really like these gel X because they're super thin. And they feel really lightweight. I really like them. I don't remember if they were like... Well, I have like a video, I believe, on how I'm removing these ones here. If I have it, I will link it. I will link it in here. Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds, and I'm going to do all that same with all the nails. And this one is a nail reserve, the base, which is like a regular base, and this is I just made a video about that brand, and it's vegan, cruelty free, and free of a lot of harsh chemical, and it smells really nice. So if you're interested in this product, I have a video about it, and I have also have like a discount code if you want to purchase some of this product. And okay, we have the sticky layer on these nails. If you can hear me unwell because I wear a mask and I'm using acrylic powder, because I have like a little problem when I see, you know, you can also use your dust collector to doing that. It's very complicated. I have a hard time to get to my dust collector at the moment, so I just wear the mask for the moment. So I'm going to use acrylic powder today. I made a video about how to use acrylic powder in combination with gel last year, and how you can create an ombre with that. I will do actually that same process now, but if you want, I will share also, will link the other video with that same you know, procedure. These are its Flow System. This is like an American brand, and this is like a super old collection, so don't look exactly for these colors of the brand. Most likely they're not going to have this collection any longer. And I have these two colors. I'm going to use like a brush that is flat. This is a makeup brush, it doesn't matter, you need like a brush that is flatter. And I'm going to start to create the boop, 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 boop. This is particular, this acrylic powder is super transparent, so yeah, it will be nice if it will be like more coverage, but it's okay. So some of you they told me once that you want to be a little bit closer while I'm doing this process, so let me see if there we go, maybe I'm close enough now. Anyways, it's really nothing difficult. You just applying acrylic powder on the sticky layer that you have from the cured base. And there we go. Make sure that you cover all the wet sticky spots. And now I wouldn't like to use this base just because it's new and I don't want to put particles of acrylic inside here, but she's fresh and new. She's a really like a basic base, so she's going to give me like a very thin layer, and that's exactly what I need now. Thin layers, not thick, because I need to do more layers. So just use a base that if you can, that is not like a builder base, but it's just like a regular base, gel base, or actually this is like, you know, these are like hybrid, we call them in Europe. Like these are like hybrid gels. So these are a mixture with gels and nail polishes. So that's why are a little thinner, but and they're mostly soak off. And the difference is that are actually amazing to use. So now I'm going to apply another thin layer, trying to stay thin of base on that. And clean up on, make sure that you have like a pad, so cotton pad, a nail pad, so you clean off the dirt before going back inside your bottle, in particular if it's new like that. Also, this one has like a little bit of little glitters. So I really don't want to ruin it, this base. Okay, don't go on your cuticles like probably I did, because if you go on the cuticles, you might get acrylic powder stuck on your cuticles after. Yeah, so I applied too much, I think, and she ran in the corner here. You have to be really thin, or it depends. I mean, I usually do it with another base, but the other base is like a builder base, it's like thicker than that, so no, they didn't really want to do it. Okay, now I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds or 30. I always cure the product for choice 60 seconds, so I'm sure that it's dry. Okay, came out from the UV lamp, and I'm going to proceed the same way. Maybe this time I can a little bit, just a little bit, move around the colors a little bit to give a little bit of mixture of colors. And I'm going to intensify here. It doesn't have to be precise, because I didn't show you what is my inspiration, but it's like a nebula. Like we are creating like purple nebulas from space, in space, so on the nails. So actually, should I call this sub nebula? Oops. Anyways, and I think that little shimmers in there, you see, that like little shimmers are perfect. There you see, it doesn't have to be like perfect, just okay, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure that all the dust that is not needed, it's leaving. If you have fan brush, it's perfect to clean the corners. Actually, it's suggested maybe to do later than now. I'm going to take another pads here. I'm going to apply another layer of base. You can leave it like that if you feel that is you know, fine for you, that transparent, but I want it like a little bit too thicker. Just try to be careful on the corners. Okay, cleaning well the brush of our base, so we're not going to contaminate her, and I'm going to cure that again for 60 seconds. And this is I think I leaked some product at the beginning, so just keep on leaking in the spot in there, but anyways, cure it. And again I'm just going to do the same one more time. And you can put, you know, like a cuticle gel protector in there, but I don't really using it. It's really up to you. This is not, this is acrylic powder, so it's not going to attach itself anywhere else than where it's already, it's sticky, it's wet. It's not really wet, it's sticky. Yeah. So I think we're dark enough in here. Ooh, super dark. And at this point I can apply top coat. I'm going to apply this, this is my favorite top coat, just Silker the Garden of Color dry top, so you not need to, you don't going to have sticky layer in this case. And this is like the end of it, so it's actually perfect if I ruin it a little bit. Oh, it's really finished. It's too much maybe now, but hey. Boop, 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 boop. And let's play a game. Let's see if you can start guessing from where I took my inspiration apart the galaxy themselves. So I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds to make sure that she's dry. She's cured, she's cured. There's some people that don't like that I say dry, but you know, drying the product, it's like curing the product for me. It's like the same. Okay, she's splendid. So it's been 3 days from when I actually started this set, and I really want to finish it. Unfortunately, I really couldn't finish this set that day, the one in which I, created the rest. So I had to remove these back then, and there was not another way for me to attach them now, as they're really like colored and paint. That is better than the way you see now. I just attach them with some, the way I attach them when I just showing my tips with some tape on. So yeah, I will just finish the set this way. And by the way, learn from my mistake. Don't ever apply for just create some nail art as I did. I just, use these gel ink like tips. I touch them like very weakly and unwell with some peel off base. I was using this one, obviously, this is the continue of the video, so you will know that. And then, you want to remove them, right? So these gel ink like tips, they were like matte. So I didn't fold that. Actually, I knew that, and I just forgot that part, that it's a horror story. If you are willing to just, attach them, doing your art and remove them right away, this is not going to happen easily if you apply mattify already gel X tips like nails. So I'm not even going to going in detail how hard it was to remove these tips from my fingernails, as these are matte. Don't do that. If you wanna use this method, the method I'm actually doing, like this, like unwell, let's say, attach with some peel of base, these some gel X tips to create art, and then remove them right away. Don't use mattify gel X, but just use shiny tips, because from them the peel of base will basically peel off from the tip, like that. This one, she's shiny, for example. So when you're applying the peel of base inside, and you just when you apply it on your fingernails, and then you put that put that on, and you dry it, not even like perfectly, but like hard enough to stay on there the time that you do the set. When I remove, usually I'm talking about this Born Pretty peel of base, it's just disattaching very nicely from this like shiny surface, and it rests is going to stay left on my fingernails, and then I just peel it off from my fingernails. With this is not happening, because the attachment to the mattify surface is so strong, and also our fingernails are not with such a shiny surface, but they have like some it's kind of mattify, even if it's not mattify. So it was a nightmare remove it. Just use this kind of very regular shiny surface if you want to do this method, because absolutely highly not suggested to use again mattify tips if you want to do that. So I was trying to turn a movie on as background, so you're going to hear a little bit of background as usual, maybe not usual, sometimes you cannot even hear it, it's so low, but this is just for me to keep me company. I had a pretty stressful weekend, so I'm trying to get back to I don't even know. I try to get back to feel normal, even though it's very difficult. Hello, it's live. And also yesterday they were like doing some works on the outside in, you know, the place they're living, where I'm living, and they literally rip off one of the internet cables that is underground. So we were like, we had internet, but it just like was not the best. We had the internet another way with another router that we have extra. Yeah, I still checking if we yeah, I just want to check if we have it or not again, if they fix the problem. They literally rip off the cable like in half, so it was like a big digging after that all day. So I'm going to be completely honest. I tried to create one nail for this set, and it came out completely horrible and horrendous. Might be also because my lack of good art brushes, but art brushes are so expensive, and life is so expensive, so yeah, I lack of brushes, guys. Even though if I want to continue that journey, I need to purchase more art brushes, because I understand that without good art brushes you can have like all the other good things that you want, but that's just something that is very important. I'm sorry, I'm a little frustrated today. I'm trying super intensely to just get to my regular, but I'm feeling a little bit frustrated from life in general. So if you perceive that today in my video or in my voice in general, I'm sorry. But actually creating, you know, a video might help me to like get a little bit distracted when I'm doing these art things. So yeah, so I have my phone of inspiration in front here, just like really funny, and I will probably, I don't know, going with that brush or the other one. I want to create like a super thin line. I don't even know how much thin I want this line. Oh. And we have okay, my little move in the back. So I might actually just leave it like that and just cure it for literally a few seconds. This set technically is super easy, but for some reason I'm having like difficulties to create it. There we go, I got the poop there. And I use, you know, the more liquidy, let's say, art gel. And I really wanted to work on with the tips attached to my nails to add more, to have more of a feeling of like I'm working on my nails. Oh no, I have to be super careful. Okay, it's almost pretty good, except that little poop here. There we go. Ooh, okay. I'm just going to cure this one. Cure it for 60 seconds when I feel happy with it. Okay. Going with the next one. For now, I'm just leaving this one this way because I'm not exactly sure how I want to proceed. And they doesn't have to be like perfectly centered. It's like more of just creating the line where whatever, doesn't really matter, it's fine. I'm curious for a few seconds without so I'm going to change brush for a moment and a little bit more roundness here. Yep, I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. Okay, going with the third one. Again, the same thing. I went a little bit thicker. So I'm going to dip again in the same gel, and I think I'm going to do this round shape here. There we go. Now good luck to make it round. Okay, it's enough round. Enough round, right? Like just actually dry it. Cure it for a few seconds. Oh, this is so difficult. This is super difficult because it's so tiny and so thin. Ooh, okay. She is not perfect, but I think we like her. And elongate it. I like the shine here. And manipulate it. This one, great. Shine. Elongated star here. Okay, wonderful. We like that. Ooh, wow. I had like actually another idea when I projected that, but oh, I think I like it. I want to cure it now. So the original idea was more to go in maybe with that gel here and create a little bit more three-dimensional nail art, but as I tried in one of my testing to create like the 3D whatever I did, was not, I didn't like how it came out. It was because it was, I don't know, not that precise. So I really like how we got you know, the details in here. So I might not do the I might not use the other gel. I might just you know, go in and create a little bit more of a decoration somehow here. That I can actually delete without getting too much upset if it's not gonna come well, if you know what I mean. Okay, we can actually accept that. Yes, I like the composition in these two, so I'm going to cure it. one is actually very make me very chill and relax actually to do this set because it's not stressful. So I'm actually pretty happy with what I'm seeing. It got so much more better than my tester that I did like a few days ago, which was horrible and made me like really upset. I just want to try one more thing with them, which is something that I can just try to do, and if I don't like it, I just can easily remove it. So I got this silicone things, which actually they're like this grayish color. Probably that's why they're so cheap. They're silicone. They're really gummy. Anyways, and we have these Auroras of Samilac that I want to use more, but I'll just try this Aurora Golden Green, which it might be cool or might be not. Okay, we don't know that. Just have to try it. Love this kind of shimmery things. Love them. But yeah, not sure if we're going to like it or not. We just have to try it. As I still have the sticky layers in here, it might work or not. Ooh. Ooh, what do you think? What do you think? Oh, it's actually so pretty. Do we like it? I think it emphasize a little bit if we have like let's say maybe mistakes or things are like, yeah, maybe let's not put it in there. Let me just think that a moment. I'm gonna use my clean unicorn brush, which is actually perfect for that, I feel like. So, how is it in camera? Do we like it actually? Ooh, it could be. It could be. I think actually that we can be brave enough to actually try the other one as well. So I want to clean this a little bit. You know, I don't want to like exaggerate because sometimes you think you create such a cool things and then you just exaggerate it with things and they're not looking nice. So I mean, I have to be honest, I really like the silvery, so it doesn't really bother me even if I leave it just silver. Should we do them on this color or we want to like with the pink one? I like actually this one better for some reason, or this one, this set. For this finger here, for some reason. There you go. Ooh, my goodness. These are so pretty. And again, I left the sticky layer on. So eventually, in the eventuality, I wanted to do something like that. That's why it stick on the silver and it's not stick obviously on my no wipe base. So my regular top is basically finished or super dry, so I think I'm going to use this one here. Oops. I think I'm going to use this one here, which is the Veils Reserve LA, which I basically just got fresh and I used in my previous video. and it's a pretty good top. It's very similar. It's like the kind of top that I like, let's say. I don't like, it's not really my taste, glossy top coats. It means that when top coats that are really like jelly feeling and they're not like completely dry immediately. I like top coats that are like just put it in lamp, drying, completely take it out, it's done. I like the glossy effect of top coats. Okay, so just for beauty purposes, as I want to take pictures of this, and it might be complicated if not, I'm going to apply some cuticle oil, even though these tips are just, you know, they're for pleasure, not for pleasure, just that for here for visual. And also because, you know, in this way I was able to create the set with the feeling and with the hand and everything, how I will be creating on myself. So, and here we go. This is the final look of this set, which I truly hope is just enough well visible with that light. In real, actually, is really pretty. I really like it, but you know, with artificial light is always different because you can see very strongly transparency at the tip underneath, but just you have to go over that, okay? You have to use your imagination and think that we are without tip, but well attached. And finally, the moment of the reveal arrived. What was the inspiration for the set? I hope you guessed. It would be awesome if someone guessed it and wrote it, but yeah, whatever. Ta-da! This body lotion is the inspiration for this set of nails. Yeah, how it is, I think. Ooh, look at that. I think we're pretty cool, you know, look at it. And also the Aurora was actually pretty nice. It could be like also like a chrome mirror on them, but even the Aurora look good. Yeah, look at that. I really like it. And I have to be honest, this really helped my mood today because I had a very, I was really upset for personal reason, and as usual, this is how it look like with natural light. So guys, don't forget to like this video if you enjoy it and subscribe to my channel. And I'm so sorry I've been missing so long from YouTube, but yeah, I just really hope to come back soon to work more regularly. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you soon. Bye!